everyone, Joey245 here with my second vlog. Okay, so school started and it's pretty fun. It's my second full day today. Tomorrow is my last day this week, and then a 4-day weekend, which I really don't get. I mean, if they're gonna give us 4 weeks, 4 days of school and then 4 days of vacation, 4 days of weekend, I don't get it. But hey, I'm not complaining. I'm just glad to be back in school and see all my friends again, and yeah, that kind of stuff. Speaking of friends, a bunch of my friends have seen my videos. Well, a lot of my friends are YouTubers. Hold on a second. Oh, okay, screw that. But a bunch of my friends are also YouTubers, and I've been keeping in touch with them. And they're pestering me to make new videos, so here's my answer, guys. Anyways, you guys don't really care about that. Still waiting for Lego Batman the video game to come out. Should come out September 23rd, so eagerly waiting. A couple of my friends on YouTube, a couple of my friends at school wanted to see more of Ginger for some reason. So I'm gonna give it to you. This is my toy cat Ginger. I guess you could say this is my first toy review, but she's not really a toy to me. She's almost like a companion. Back in, when was it? Well, it was when I was in 2nd grade. I'm a sophomore now, do the math. But my great grandmother was in the hospital, and well, she had a couple weeks before she would die, and well, her hand would keep playing. She would keep playing with the tubes that gave her oxygen. So, and kept pulling them out. So my grandma went and bought a toy cat, so that my great grandma would have something else to hold and not play with the wires, the tubes. But eventually, my great grandmother did die. I know, it's sad, but and the cat was with her on her deathbed. So and I saw the cat with on the bed that great grandma was gonna be, because she was gonna be put in the coffin, and my mom and my grandma and my mom were planned on burying the cat with her, but then me being a little immature and young at that time, I walked up to mom and said, "Mommy, what are they gonna do with the cat?" Mom said, "Well, they're gonna bury it with great grandma." I said, "Can I have a cat?" And my mom almost burst into tears, and she said, "Okay, I guess." So, she talked to the person who was in charge of putting my great grandma in the coffin, and they got the cat for me. I didn't realize. Hearing that story, I realized maybe it would have been a better idea if I had left the Ginger in the coffin. But I like having a visible, tangible reminder of my great grandma. Oh, hold on. Sorry. But anyways, so I dubbed her Ginger, because honestly I had poor skill. I didn't know what some certain words meant. I thought ginger meant it was a color. So I thought this cat had ginger colored fur, so I named her Ginger. It's been 8 years since then. I think. Yeah, I think it's 8 years. And as you can see, it's kind of taking a toll on Ginger. Her eyes, the paint on them is worn away. She's actually got golden rimmed eyes. Her whiskers are gone. Her fur, she's pretty much squashed. Hold on a second. I'll be right back. Okay, forget that. I tried to find the exact look-alike, the same type of stuffed animal that Ginger was, but I couldn't find it. My room is kind of a mess, so... Anyways, her fur used to be sticking up. Now it's pretty much flat. Also, she's pretty much flattened. Stuffing is all compressed. I'm laying on her. I take her to bed with me every night. As kind of a, I don't know why I even do it anymore, but just kind of a, well, I just cuddle up with her. But anyways, the legs are extremely floppy, and I remember when I was younger, I used to throw Ginger up in the air exactly like that, and it's kind of embarrassing, but I like to make up stories. I actually made up an entire storyline revolving around Ginger. It's really cheesy, and I thought of it now, and I thought, man, I was young, I was foolish. So yeah, Ginger has been to a lot of different places. I took her with me. Ginger has pretty much seen my world. Wherever I've been, that's where Ginger's been, basically, one way or another. But so I took her with me on my 8th grade trip to South Dakota. I took her with me on my 4th grade trip to Madison, which actually, if it wasn't for Ben, I would have lost her. So thank you, Ben, for finding Ginger and returning her to me. Okay, anyways. But I think she went to Chicago in 7th grade when I was in 7th grade. She went with me to Camp Lissimo. She also went to camp. She went on the servant event up to Sawyer, Michigan last summer. I went to that before and she didn't come, but she was in my mind she was kind of mad at me. But yeah, she's been to Madison countless times. Basically, she's been to Grandma and Grandpa's countless times. Basically, Ginger has been my little travel buddy. So yeah. But that's basically all I have to say. Get one last look at her. And Ginger is supposed to be a girl after all, in case you haven't noticed. But that's basically it. I hope you guys are happy. So, bye.